Why are there seagulls? What? What's this? Boop. Do, 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 do. What? Oh. Well, let me just tell you what this is. Hey guys, 56mods here. Welcome back to another mod showcase, which we're now calling instead of Modding Monday, and we are actually having one out on Monday, which never normally happens. So this mod is LotsOMods. Yeah, it sounds pretty weird, but there are some quite cool stuff like new mobs like this, but like mostly friendly. New words, some new stuff. Pretty cool. So let's first start off with food, because everybody loves a bit of food. So there are quite a few new bits of food. There's reptile meat, which comes from the dino part of this. There's mammoth, which is from another part of this. There's camel. There's frog. There's penguin, lion, boar, whale, and deer. So they're all like ones you cook. Tomato and pineapple, I think you just find on trees, or somewhere. I'm not quite sure. And same with honey. I'm not sure. But coconut, you get a coconut and a wooden sword, and you get coconut. So that is pretty simple. Look, there's a nice whale in Norway. I'm not sure what that one is. So now moving on to the armor. Except for the Santa armor, everything you can make. So the amber armor you can make with amber. The fur you can make with deer fur. Santa you have to kill a Santa. Santa. Dino armor is with dinosaur skin. Ice manatunium make with that. And Eskimo with woolly fur. So that again is pretty cool. Next, we have some heads. So if I just go ahead and like get some of these, the only one that's really like quite spazzy is the elephant, but that's only when you play in a chest. I've not actually tested that with like what they look like. So the boar, them pig things we saw, a deer, bear, polar bear, elephant, a pretty big elephant head. So yeah, I bet you. I kind of want to see what that looks like. Oh, you can't wear it. What? Oh, I was hoping you could wear it. Right, so that's the heads. I'll come to that later. So this is just some of the these are the items you can get. So like if you go on creative and you're like this, there is another thing just for LotsOMods. That's pretty cool. So you can get deer fur, horn, ivory, cacti on stick, ivory blade, spear tip, amber, wheel, angora thread, ango wool, smash bug, camel bag. So that one comes from an ore. That's from killing dinosaurs. So is that. That you make with 4 ivory. Ivory, yin, horn you find. Spear melting amber. Cacti on a stick, cactus, and a fishing rod. Wheel. Yeah. Tools. So there's flint and fossil. It's practically flint and steel. I've not seen anything else. Right. So there's the ivory weapons, the ice minium weapons, amber weapons, spear and horn sword. So spear you can get from cave, I think, but the way is not. Flowers, it just has some more flowers in. Very pretty. Right, so there's quite a few new blocks. So I want to show you all of these because they look pretty snazzy. Some of these I actually have no idea how you work on or what they look like. So first is the sandweed, which is just like a weed, and then it goes on with grass. That's them two. Actually, I might keep them in my inventory just in case. So dino and wooden plank, same with stairs. Palm leaves, some leaves, palm log, some legs, coconut, palm tree sapling, which you can grow to make a beautiful palm leaf. I think there's a bit of lag here. Okay, so I figured it out. You have to plant it on sand, so plant it on sand and it grows and you get a beautiful palm tree. Okay, next one is a spinning wheel. I've not actually looked at this, but it's just spinning wheel. Let's get some. Oh, so there's actually tomato and pineapple seeds. They didn't actually come up in. Surprisingly, they aren't in blocks and things. So I have a feeling they are in here. Nope, that's not where food normally is anyway. Huh. I don't actually. I doubt I would have found it, to be honest. Yeah. How very strange. So they're just practically normal growing stuff. Beehive. Okay, so guessing what it says. Bees in a hive. Snazzy little beehive. I saw cobble dino sapling. Okay. These are actually pretty tall. Okay, it doesn't like to grow them, I guess, in this world, but I can show you it later. Oh, where's that gone? Let's just spawn it in. Dino. I don't know why I'm on caps, but you know. Oh, to be honest, I thought it would be a bit grander than that, but you know. Oh, I bet it's like could build it up and then. Yeah, I think they're more like fences than gates. Nice fossil. These are pretty much. Yeah, so that's the dino wood. This is pretty much self-explanatory. There are normal blocks. So there's fossil ore, which is for the fossils. There's amber ore, which is for the amber. There's some more ores, some stones, there's some coal. So, what everybody is wondering, what is that in her inventory? Well, let me say, I don't know. They're Easter eggs, except for, I thought one said different. So, if I just place these, that's pretty snazzy to be honest. So if I just spawn myself in a diamond pick and go to survival. Okay, so. Well, that doesn't quite help me. I have a feeling they are just eggs because nothing else seems to do anything. Yeah, so they're probably more just like decorative things, I guess then. That's all they're doing at the moment. Oh, sorry guys, I just hit the mic. So if we just place all of this in this chest, there is something very special which I have to show you at the very end. So this is just turn music off. Sorry guys, I've just noticed it. You know, this is to do with the thingy that you just make water, grass, fern, whatever. Fossils. There's the ones. There's the ones, and then there's the ones you can mine. Okay, so if you just plonk this down, put a fossil in here, it will do its thing, and we should get some DNA. DNA? DNA. I just said that really spuzzily, didn't I? And now we have Tyrannosaurus. I'm not quite sure what you can do with these. Oh, right. So I figured it out. You just put it with a normal egg, and then you get a spawn egg for that thing, and you can spawn it in. I think that's pretty snazzy. How about you? Okay. So now for the thing you have been waiting for. That's not the thing you've been waiting for. The animals. So this is all the new animals, unless I've forgotten some. There's like a load and they're spread across pages. So if we just go a row at a time, I would say probably the easiest option. Okay, so if we just start with the vulture, I might just go quite a way. We have a nice little bird here. Right, a fishy. I bet it will die straight away, but you know, it's a fishy. Shall we try and spawn some in the water? Let the fishy go wild. Let them go swimming. They're not very active fishies, but you know. A grizzly bear. Oh, we get fish once they die. That's very nice. Grizzly bear. Narwhal. Narwhal. Let's put one of these in the ocean. Narwhal. We have a nice big whale. They are pretty big, the whales. Whoa, wait a minute. Can you make babby ones? You can make babby ones! I want to see a babby narwhal. Oh, they don't look very different. Gorilla. So, these will just spawn randomly. Narwhal, you get the one. They're amazing. Gorilla boy! Oh, winter deer. So that's a winter deer. Spawn a boar. You've already seen them. Deer. A deer. So if we go to the next line, the next line of awesomeness. Okay, so I'm also just gonna make it day. So if we just start with the thing we all want. Oh my god, that's pretty sick. Santa in a sleigh. Well, whoever came up with this mod, you're a bloody genius. Santa in a sleigh And flying. Flying. I think you are a pretty amazing person. So now that we've seen the awesomeness of Santa, let's move on to the gecko. Let's just see what this gecko looks like. Very nice, very nice. Polar bear. Penguin! Penguin! I love penguin! Sorry. Oh my god. Lizard. Very tiny. Very tiny. Turtle! Oh my. Lol, I love that turtle. A bird. Seagulls, stop pooping everywhere. Oh my god, so small. I'm just going to spawn a load of these. Lol. And a camel. There are actually a few of these that you can ride, so like somewhere like camels and stuff. So I think it's like deers, camels. There will be information like that, which I can't remember off the top of my head, on the website for this mod, which I will put in the link below. Let's go on to the next line. There's bloody loads of these mods. Let's start with the snake. Oh, that's pretty cute. Butterfly. Oh, it's a nice little butterfly. What's that? Sorry about that, guys. So, I was going to say what's that, and no, that's not. So, whatever it is. Oh, croco. There, crocodile. Okay. A giraffe. That's pretty funny. Elephant. Oh crap. Usually it's a nice sound, just could get quite annoying. Nice. Mammoth. Brontosaurus. Crap. Pretty big. So let's go to the next line of animals. Okay. Let's go somewhere here. So, a cockroach. Nice. Poison dart frog. Okay. It's a lion! Hermit crab. Goat. That's quite small compared to a worm. Can't actually see the worm. Oh, there's a cube. And finally, a a bloody big dinosaur, is all I would say. Yes, a bloody big dinosaur. Why am I talking? Didn't mean to spawn. Crap! I keep spawning. No, I don't. I think it's safer if spawn works. I can't believe the open chest because of it. Let's go to the next line, and these are starting to get annoying sounds. I really need to turn the sound down because this is starting to bug me. Right. Easter bunny! Lol. A bee. Okay. Squirrel. Oh, I've been caught. Oh, you're cool. You can get different colour. Babylon. Firefly. Bullfrog. Bunny. Okay. Caveman. So where's that Easter bunny gone off to? Just bouncing around, are we? What's a
It's
caveman?
A very scary world out there.
It's a very scary world out there.
Oh, it's a very scary world out there. That hurt.
That hurt. Froggo. Fly.
It's a very scary world out there.
Congratulations, I guess. Right, 3 final animals to go. Sheesh. Brontosaurus. Raptor. Oh, Eskimo.
Oh, that hurt.
Hello. Ow, that hurt. It sounds very posh to me. And now, for the thing you actually have been waiting for. What I've called special. Portal to time machine, portal, ice machine. I think we'll go ice because it could be the less interesting one. I don't know. I don't know if some of you prefer time or... So this just spawns you in a massive ice place where you have all the ice sort of creatures. And to craft it, you need like an ice portal, which is floor or something like that. So that's how you craft it. So if you want to craft one, it is practically stunning. And then you have the Eskimos.
Hello.
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 To you too. So yeah. So this is probably one of them ones, if you have a really rubbish RAM, it may be slightly laggy for you, but probably not too much. Right, so now, for the time machine. I bet you can all see where this is coming, but, you know. So this is kind of also where you get all the nice flowers from. And look at this. Oh, it's a little T-Rex. And some dino trees. So this is what the dino trees look like. There's actually some pumpkins. Let's see if we can find any dinosaurs. Right, we're coming up to one of the biggest dinosaurs known to man, even though they're not actually alive. Yeah, so there's actually cavemen in the home. They're actually really tall compared. Really
It's
weird.
a very scary world out there.
It's a very scary world out there. Selfie.
It's a very scary world out there.
I just took a selfie. Well, you know. So yeah, so they kind of spot around, so do the dinosaurs and this stuff. And then you just go back on that portal that you were just using, so like whatever world you're in, and then it will just spawn you back. Kind of just sort of not next to where you were, but close to where you were, because like I've done it from the spawn before and it like brought me around back here sort of area. But yeah, you should really go check this mod out. LotsOMods. It is practically stunning. How many animals, how many sick stuff, like amazing stuff. Go check it out. Anything that I've not mentioned, comment down below and I'll try and get back to you about that. But this is actually a very long mod showcase, but I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you go download this, and I hope I see you all next time. Bye bye.